How's it going, everyone? Long time no speak. It's been about 4 or 5 months since I last picked up the camera. The last bit of footage that I got was from my trip back to Scotland in October, and I've not really picked up the camera since. There's been a lot going on, to be perfectly honest. We're in the process of moving back to Scotland, so we're actually moving at the end of this month. So we've got about 3 weeks left before we're actually back in Scotland. We leave on March 31st from Calgary, and then because we've got two cats, we have to kind of take a strange route back home. So we have to go from Calgary to Paris, get a train from Paris to Amsterdam, spend the night in Amsterdam, and then get a ferry over to Newcastle. So the total time is going to take us to get back home is about 3 days. So that's a bit annoying, but the PR system in Canada is a little bit kind of messed up at the moment. Not messed up in a bad way, but kind of in a bad way. It's very, very difficult to get PR right now. So yeah, we made the decision at the start or the end of February that we were going to go home. We were meant to be staying until July, but the apartment that we had lined up fell through, so we unfortunately couldn't move in there. So we're just going to stay until the end of this lease that we're on at the moment, and then just pack up and go. So we're currently in the process of like selling a lot of our stuff and just packing, which we don't actually have that much stuff to pack. We don't have that many clothes left over from the last couple of months. We're not really been like wearing a massive variety of clothes, so we're not going to be taking that many things back. We're trying to hopefully get everything to fit into like one, maybe two suitcases at best. But yeah, we've basically just been chilling for the last like 4 or 5 months. We did start a fitness challenge, which is good. So I'll put like a before and after of like the front of my body from when we started. So the challenge started on January 5th, and then it just finished on March 5th. So it's now March 9th, and we've just submitted our before and after photos. It's quite a significant difference. Like the body composition that me and my wife both started at, we weren't really that happy with. So we've been going very hard at the gym. We've been going 4 times a week for the last 3 months, and we've been eating really healthy as well. And yeah, we're both down. I think my wife is down about 14 pounds. I think I'm down 11, maybe 12. So we're very happy with the progress so far. We are going to continue to go to the gym whilst we're in Calgary, and then obviously when we're traveling, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get steps in, go to the gym, eat healthy, because we're not going to be able to prep our food ahead of time before we leave. So yeah, when we get back to Scotland, we're going to be signing up to a gym right away. We're going to be back on the grind, as they say. And yeah, so that's really just kind of like a little update about what's been happening at the moment. The next kind of series of videos is just going to kind of be like our last 3 weeks in Calgary. It's going to be quite an emotional next couple of weeks. Where I'm finishing work in 2 weeks, and then we're just going to be saying bye to like all of our friends and family that we've made since we've been out here. And yeah, we had like our first kind of proper goodbye of the weekend, and it was pretty emotional. It was not a fun time leaving, because it was somebody who kind of took us in. It was our best friend's mum who kind of adopted us, I guess, and she's been really important to us since we've been in Canada. So saying goodbye to her was very difficult, but we're saying to everybody that we've met here and that we plan on seeing again, it's not goodbye, it's see you later. So we plan on being back in Canada for holidays. We're going to keep an eye on like the PR situation whilst we're in Scotland, and hopefully get enough points to potentially move back in future, if that's kind of like the position that we're in. But like at the moment, it's just kind of bittersweet that we're having to leave. Like, we're excited to go back home, but sad to leave Canada. We have been here for 3.5 years now, and we settled in pretty quickly. I think like our jobs definitely helped. We met some amazing people through work, and met some lifelong friends over the last 3 years. So it is, like I said, it's a bit bittersweet, but yeah, it is what it is. It's life. Unfortunately, we don't have an option. Unfortunately, we've got we did have the opportunity to do like an extra year as like an extension, but we've got a lot of friends that are getting married over the next couple of years, and just the cost of going back and forth from Canada to Scotland, and just like spending money, renting cars, flights, accommodation, all that type of stuff is got to be pretty substantial. So we were kind of like, yeah, talking about should we go home earlier, and then this apartment falling through was kind of just like the sign that we needed to go home. So yeah, this is like kind of like the first video of the series. I'm gonna try and document as much as I can for the next 3 weeks. I'm getting tattooed this week, and then on the 27th we're going to be doing a pub crawl with all of our friends. So yeah, it should be a pretty good time, to be perfectly honest. If you guys want to know any of the like ins and outs of like our life in Canada, or the PR situation in Canada, if you are planning on moving here, and just kind of what Calgary is like as a whole, leave a comment. I'll make sure to make a video with potentially me and my wife, if she wants to be in it. But I can basically just, if I have any questions, I can ask her. If she's got any input, I can ask her as well. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video just kind of as like a quick little update about what's been happening over the last couple months. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. Have a good one.